They had you headbanging harder than ever. They opened the door to a whole new genre of metal. Thrash metal gods, Anthrax, are in the house.
It's the Rock Show next!
Hey, what's up? This show is going to rock. The nice thing about doing a show here in New York is you get artists who just stop by. Anthrax in the house. We got you, John. We got you, Scott. We got you, Charlie. We got you, Frankie. Or is it just friends that call you Frank? Frankie?
You're my friend now, okay? We can
great.
hang.
Awesome. You got the new tour you're about to start. You got the return of the Killer A's that you just released, the Greatest Hits package. We'll talk about all that. You can hold it up there. Yeah, of course. But I guess to start, we'll talk about the history. Been together a long time. 20 years. Does it seem like 20 years?
Almost, actually.
Almost 20 years?
Next year, I started the band in '81. Back we used to tour in covered wagons back then.
Yeah, yeah. You guys have been called the pioneers of thrash, and you've opened up the doors to many in terms of speed metal. But when you first started, what was it like when you first started? Because radio wasn't so much on your side, you know. I mean,
Still isn't.
Still isn't.
Never is. Doesn't really
There's
matter.
no such thing as radio. There's no such thing as video play, except for, you know, once in a while a show like this pops up and they deem heavy metal worthy enough to be played on the
Very
airwaves.
nice.
Thank you for having this show.
But we've just always done it, you know, ourselves.
Who were some of your influences?
Black Sabbath.
Good answer. Good answer.
Black
Wow.
Sabbath.
And why?
Because not just because we're gonna play the video.
Right.
No, seriously, you could really say, and if you ask anyone in any band that plays anything that even remotely sounds like metal, if they tell you that Black Sabbath was not an influence on them, then they're lying. You know, all heavy metal comes from Black Sabbath. It really does. I mean,
Somewhere, somehow, it always does. It always stems from
Tony
this.
Iommi's already basically played every riff that could ever be played, and all we've ever done after that is just kind of take what he did and change it a little.
Because he's the devil.
Right. Satan. And you guys covered Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, too, what, back
Yes.
in 87?
Sunday Bloody
was it?
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday
Bloody Sunday.
They're confusing. Why'd you choose that one to cover?
Why did we?
Because it was hard, I think.
Really?
Because it was one of the really hard ones that we'd never really be able to do live because the vocals were too hard to recreate.
So, John, this week.
No, I don't know.
week.
I don't know why that was. Just a great song, and you know, everyone does War Pigs, or it had already been done by Faith No More, and you know, every band in the world covers Paranoid. So we just figured let's do something that we've never heard anyone else cover before. So.
All right, cool. Let's show some Sabbath.
It was Paul Schaefer.
This is the Paul Schaefer video, yeah. This is Paranoid. Yeah, it's one of our favorite videos here at The Rock Show. Of course, we're back with Anthrax. We go from old music to new. I want to get your opinions on the new music. A buddy of mine who's a huge fan, he was like, make sure you ask him how mad they are, if they're mad that the Limp Bizkit's Kid Rock's, this rap rock, ripped you guys off. Because basically you were ahead of your time, you did it first, and now they're making millions on your music.
Well, see,
That's yeah.
you know what? We should hire this guy as a lawyer.
Yeah.
Actually,
Am I not right?
We were
Is he not
smart
right?
back in the day because we actually get paid on every copy of any rap rock record sold from now until the end of time.
Oh, wow.
We're rats.
Hell of a deal we
So
did.
that's why we can still, you know, be a heavy metal band because we're making money off of all this pop music that's out today.
It's like a tribute kind of thing.
But you know what? To us, when we were like, when the whole rap thing was starting, we were like right there with it, and we just wanted to do our own version of something like that. But we played with guitars and live drums, and it just came out sounding like Anthrax. So that influenced bands like.
Right, you had
Limp
no one
Bizkit.
before you guys, though.
Well, we
to-
had
to-
like
to listen.
Aerosmith.
No one was doing that
Aerosmith
kind of music.
and
though,
Run
your
DMC
time.
did that.
Yeah,
you know?
but that was more of a
You know.
novelty.
Right.
Yeah,
You
and
know.
the only other band I could think of from the '80s, way back, like Faith No More. I mean, you listen to the song "We Care a Lot." It was definitely had a hip hop,
Right.
you know, a rap kind of vibe to it. But nobody else was doing it. I mean, no one had ever done what we did with "I'm the Man" or with "Bring the Noise" before us. There was really no precedent.
Nowadays, it's anybody can just do it.
And truthfully, for me, the only band I could actually say I think that really took what came out of, you know, what we did with Public Enemy was Rage Against the Machine, and not just because it's the next video. But seriously, I happen to be a really big fan
right.
of Rage Against the Machine. I would see them in LA before they were even signed, and I was like, wow, these guys they're killer, you know, just great, super intense, and I think they took it to the next level. They took something, and whether or not you agree with their politics or whatever, but just sonically as a band, they're great band.
Tom Morello rules as a guitar player.
Great band.
Oh, absolutely.
So
Can't
to me,
argue
they're
with
the
that.
only ones that took it and did anything, you know, right with it. Everything else that's out there, you know, to me, it's just pop music.
Good enough. I was going to ask you something about the politics, but I don't think we need to. Yeah. Skip it. All right, yeah. This is Guerrilla Radio. We got over 20 letters from a trailer park in Louisiana for a Here and Now video. And, of course, you guys sticking around?
Yes.
Anthrax only here next on The Rock Show. Well, we're back. We're hanging out. We're partying with Anthrax here in The Rock Show. What we got now is our hair. Yes. Our Here and Now segment, which is where we get a lot of requests for hair bands from the 80s. So we take the letters and we play them. Speaking of that, why don't you go ahead and, I don't know if you guys are embarrassed about the way you used to look back in the back in the day.
Notice
You
how
guys
we were
had some
wearing
hair.
Adidas even back then.
Yeah, that
That's
was
like 1986. Look
Didn't
at that.
see Korn ripped that off too.
See Adidas?
Oh,
Look at John Bush.
Wow.
he's so metal. My biceps look pretty big. Oh my God.
John, look at that chest on you. Holy, what the
Wow. Now back to the 90s, 2000 actually.
John Bush
Started-
is way more metal than we ever were in the 80s.
Really?
He wears some metal on right there.
That's what I'm saying.
You look like you stunk like metal too.
My biceps look pretty good then.
How do they look now? You like some
good.
go?
Pretty
Still
good.
good? Still good?
Pretty good.
That's why he's wearing the long sleeves.
So, you know, we were actually here, Kane, on behalf of a Mr.
Right.
Jason Bridels from Alexandria, Louisiana.
We've gotten
Who's
some.
got a bone to pick with you.
He does. Well, we've gotten some like 20-some letters from this guy down in Louisiana who claims that these are all written by different people, but the handwriting is exactly the same. You didn't fool anybody, John. But he wrote different names on all the.
Jason.
What,
Well, there's a
Jason?
John. There's a Jason.
Ashley
and John.
Hastings. There's a John. There's all
Elizabeth.
kinds of
It's
people.
all the same.
So, and, what does he want to see?
He wants to hear
Jason
Wasp. They all want to hear Wasp.
That's all he ever says.
Wild Child, actually. You guys toured with Wasp way back in the day.
We did
didn't
like
you?
Yeah.
Maybe a show.
5 shows with them in '86.
Do you remember anything about them?
I remember
remember,
Blackie throwing meat in the crowd.
Oh, really?
I remember Chris Holmes being really cool.
Chris rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, hung out with him and drank a lot. and
Yeah,
got
he was like this tall.
Yeah, it's like
Wow.
a lot of fun.
Apparently, Wasp is
craziness.
still big in Louisiana.
Apparently so. We'll show you your video. This is Wild Child. We did invite these guys here just to talk. We got a killer Anthrax video coming up that you've probably never seen before. It's next on The Rock Show. We still got Anthrax here in The Rock Show. Thanks again for coming by. Let's talk about the new record now, Return of the Killer A's. New record, Greatest
And
Hits
DVD.
compilation.
And
Oh, and
DVD.
DVD. Is that what that is?
That's
I don't have a
what that
DVD
is.
player. I have no idea what
You
that
could
is.
get it on video as well.
So, Greatest Hits compilation, studio album, just didn't want to do another one. You just had one in '98, so
Well,
We weren't ready.
weren't ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been touring, and it takes just a lot more time and energy and thought and to write a studio record. So it's easy to do a Greatest Hits compilation because we didn't have to do anything.
They recorded it.
Right.
Written. You don't have to deal with anything.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, cool. I got a letter here. She raves about you. She writes, "Hi, my name is Roseanne Shannon. I want to know about something. On January 18th of 2000, Anthrax is going to be in New York. Are they going to stop by The Rock Show?" Look at that. How nice. Could you please play Sound of White Noise or Inside Out? Inside Out, great song, by the way. Awesome video. I got a VCR for Christmas, and I want to tape the video. I love them a lot. I love John Bush a lot. He is so good looking.
Good taste. Yeah, good taste.
Yeah.
Clap for that one.
I'm a big fan of Anthrax and you guys from your fan, Roseanne. You can keep this.
Thank you, Rosanna.
You can actually maybe sign it and send it back to
Oh,
us.
well, I'll do that. I could do that.
Yeah, and the video's not something maybe a lot of people have seen, but it's very cool.
it's on there.
Why is that?
This show wasn't on the air when that video came out.
What's getting on?
There's a good answer.
Was it?
We made a great
No, it
video.
wasn't.
Plus, there's a little cameo in there of us acting.
Wow.
Playing it.
Let's take a look at the Anthrax acting.
I thought I knew what provocation was. I thought I knew what provocation was. I've been from the insane that prison's razor.
Yeah, see, we told you. Great video. We love that video.
Yes.
Thank
We'll
you,
be
kid.
showing it more often now.
Yes, request
Very,
that.
very
Yes,
influenced
please.
by Shatner, the greatest living actor in North America.
And singer.
And
Yeah, he
singer.
is.
And singer.
You guys are busy right now. What's your tour?
Yes.
How's that going? It's a couple days in, right?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
The
Only a
second
few
New
days
York
in.
show for me was the best one
Yeah.
so far.
It's different though than what you had originally planned. You want to talk about what happened?
I'm not wearing shorts.
It's cold.
Okay,
cut our
that
hair.
and
We originally planned to do this tour. It was going to be a special thing, a one-time only thing, where we were going to bring back the original singer, well, not original singer, but Joey Belladonna. And he was going to come out, and John and Joey were going to split the show. And Joey would do like the first half, the older stuff that he did, and then John would pick up.
which
from
was
there.
I was shocked to hear when I first found out about it. I'm like, wow. I
Yeah,
can't
and we
believe
thought
they
it was
would
going to
actually get
work
these two
out
guys
because
together.
I don't know, people even saw on VH1, we were on Aware Are They Now segment, and Joey did that with us, and we talked about it on there, and he came and he did a track on the record with us. We did this Ball of Confusion track, and John and Joey sang together on that. And everything seemed to be working towards that happening, and we were like, it's pretty cool. We could actually work this out. No one's ever done this before,
Right.
And then it all fell apart right before Christmas.
All right,
basically.
I really appreciate you guys coming by. It was
Thanks for
awesome.
having us.
Thanks for even playing and screwing around. I appreciate that.
Right on.
Take us out with a song. By the way, I'm on the radio, 92.3 K-Rock in New York.
What are we doing?
Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do.
Here's how it works.
Yeah.